The founder and former executive chair of Nikola is now on trial in New York. He's charged with lying about the company's products to mislead investors and prop up the stock. Joining us now, Bloomberg's Ed Ludlow is outside the Southern District Courthouse in downtown Manhattan. Ed, I'm looking at a stock. It's a $5 stock. It's a $2 billion company. What's the significance of the founder being on trial right now?
Well, you know, Nikola was the poster child, right, for that wave of EV companies that went public via SPAC 2020 through 2021. You know, I personally, reporting in this sector, hadn't really had any work with SPACs or reported on SPACs until that point. And, you know, the key facet of going public through that mechanism is you can make forward projections or statements about what you think your company will do. And in opening their arguments, the prosecution say that Milton lied again and again and again about all aspects of Nikola's business, the progress it had made on the trucks itself, the hydrogen fuel that it said it was developing and able to produce. In response, the defense is saying he didn't lie. It's a distortion to say that Milton lied, that he believed what he was saying, that in terms of the investors that bought into that stock, all the information was available to them publicly through Nikola's website and documents. And the burden of proof here is on the prosecution, not just to prove that Milton lied. He faces 2 counts of securities fraud, 2 counts of wire fraud. But the prosecution is also going to have to prove that Milton's comments are what motivated or induced investors, particularly retail investors, right, to buy into that stock, which at one point had a market cap greater than Ford, despite having 0 revenue.
Ed, why him? Why not the investor relations team? Why not the legal team? Why is he the focus of this case?
Yeah, we expect that to be a part of the defense, right? Communications that Milton had, for example, with Nikola's existing chief legal officer, Britton Worthen. In their opening remarks, the defense pointed out that Milton was part of the marketing strategy, right? He was out there along with the rest of Nikola's executive team trying to talk about what the company was doing. And so, you know, ultimately the prosecution in their opening argument cited our original story from June of 2020, where at an unveil event of 2016, we reported that this key truck that was purported to be a hydrogen truck was missing key components, including the fuel cell that would have made it capable of working using hydrogen. So, you know, what the defense are saying, is that this was a hit job on Milton, that prosecutors are at the heart of this story, and it's because of them, not anything that Milton did wrong, that he was ultimately forced to step down, resign, and the indictments that followed.